From the Channel3000.com Alert Center, this is News 3 Now at 6.
Tonight, a suspect is in custody a month after a man was murdered in Blue Mounds.
Officials say Nicholas Day was found with a gunshot wound and injuries to his neck while out for a run. Our Gabriella Becerra is live from Mount Horeb, where detectives are still searching for answers. Gabriella?
Eric and Charlotte, we still have a lot of questions about this case, including a motive and what the connection was between the suspect and victim. 21-year-old Riley Berg of Mount Horeb was arrested Thursday night and is being held in the Dane County Jail on a tentative charge of first-degree intentional homicide. Detectives were at the suspect's home today to find answers, and they say they need the community's help on this too.
We will be remaining in Mount Horeb and need details from anyone who knows Riley, such as his activities before and after this homicide. Anyone with information, no matter how small you think it might be, please contact us.
Sheriff David Mahoney got emotional during today's press conference, saying that he recognizes how difficult it has been for these communities during this investigation, but he wants to thank them for their help and patience during this time. Eric and Charlotte.
Gabriella, thank you very much.
No arrests have been made in a shooting near Verona Road last night. Fitchburg police say a 31-year-old man was shot multiple times while sitting in his car at the New Fountains apartment. The man drove himself to the Speedway gas station nearby where EMS met him.
About 8:15 last night, just heard some shots, heard a little bit of screaming, saw two cars pass by, and they were just speeding out of the parking lot.
The man was taken to a local hospital and is being treated for serious but non-life-threatening gunshot wounds.
Well, pretty much nowhere to go but up. A warm-up is on the way for the weekend. Let's check your first warning forecast with meteorologist Dana Fulton. Dana?
Thankfully, this cold snap is going to be very, very brief. The sun now setting and temperatures overnight are actually going to increase. Here's a live look out of Platteville. Plenty of snow on the ground. Even with that sunshine today, it really didn't help us warm up too much. Nothing new coming in on our Doppler overnight. We'll drop to the single digits over the next few hours, but we'll be back up into the upper teens by Saturday morning. And for Saturday afternoon, plan on high temperatures in the mid-30s. There's going to be a brief period of some light snow developing in the afternoon, but we'll take a closer look at what's ahead for your weekend in just a few minutes.
Dana, thank you. A now resigned teacher in the Wausau area is accused of having more than 100 upskirting videos of children on his cell phone. That investigation of 38-year-old Travis Griles started on Wednesday when students told law enforcement they thought he was recording under their clothing. The Marathon County District Attorney says the number of videos on his phone is based on a, quote, very preliminary investigation. They are still examining devices at his home. Charges are expected later this month. The Wisconsin State Patrol investigating a crash between a snowplow and a train. Now, this happened yesterday afternoon. This was in Juneau County near Necedah. The plow driver was airlifted to the hospital with critical injuries, and that crash remains under investigation.
There's a statewide endangered missing person alert out for a 26-year-old Milwaukee woman. Family members last saw Amara Banks a week ago at her home, hours after the funeral for her 1-year-old son, Arzel. Her 4- and 5-year-old daughters are also missing. Amara, who goes by Jerika, is supposed to meet her sister for brunch on Saturday morning, but she never showed up.
Just get in contact with us. Let us know that you're all right, because this is so just unlike you, not to talk to somebody.
The family is hoping others can help. Anyone with information is asked to call Milwaukee police. A U.S. Navy veteran who spent 26 years in prison for a crime he did not commit is walking away with $25,000. 48-year-old Derek Sanders argued he was wrongfully convicted in a 1992 homicide in Milwaukee. He asked the Wisconsin Claims Board for $6 million in compensation, but state law sets a $25,000 limit.
If a proposed tax cut goes through, you might get about $100 off your taxes next year.
Assembly Republicans announced their plan to make that happen today. Amy Reed joins us now to explain where the money will come from and what the other option is.
Right now, the state is projected to have about $620 million in tax revenue left over at the end of this budget cycle. That's June 2021. And there are some dueling ideas on what's the best way to use that money.
This smart budgeting over the last 10 years is paying big dividends for our Wisconsin taxpayers.
Assembly Republicans released their plan today to return potential leftover taxes.
This is a win-win for all of us in the state of Wisconsin.
That's just 1 week after the governor gave his plans for the same funds. Both these piles of snow represent an approximate $620 million in projected surplus in the state, but the governor and the GOP have different ideas on where they want these piles to go. The governor wants to put $250 million toward education. That's $79 million towards special education, $10 million in sparsity aid for rural schools, and $14 million in mental health programming. The GOP plan would put a big scoop, $250 million into income tax cuts, about $45 million in a property tax exemption for manufacturers. And they want to put $100 million toward paying off the state debt.
Any budget, whether it's a family's budget or the budget of the state of Wisconsin, is really balancing a lot of priorities, right? And they're not just priorities in the here and now, but they're also balancing the needs of today versus what we think the needs of tomorrow might be.
Policy experts say the better plan is based off what you want for the state, but some say this is a chance to invest.
You know, if we want things like safe communities and clean water and good roads, those things don't just like drop out of the sky. We invest in those.
As an analyst with the Wisconsin Budget Project, a branch of Kids Forward, Tamarine Cornelius would like to see the money go to education, especially since that plan would also lower property taxes with $130 million in equalization aid.
When you look back at our history of funding schools in Wisconsin, we look back a decade, the state is still funding public school districts at a lower level than we did a decade ago.
But Republicans think this is what's best for the state, and they hope to see it through next week. Republicans said they increased funding for education this last budget and can look to do so again next cycle. Those in the Assembly will be meeting next week for the last scheduled time this year. They want this passed by then.
Amy, thank you. Oshkosh Corporation's military vehicle production could be cut back as the Trump administration moves to divert money to the Mexico border wall. That's according to the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel. A Defense Department plan calls for diverting almost $4 billion from its budget to build 177 miles of wall. $100 million would be moved from the production of tactical trucks, which Oshkosh Corporation has worked to rebuild since 1995. However, budget documents do not specify which manufacturers will lose that funding.
The Village of Oregon has appointed a new acting police officer. Lieutenant Jenny Pagenkopf has been with the department since June of 2005, according to her LinkedIn profile. Oregon's former chief, Brian Ewell, retired from the role this week after saying the position wasn't the right fit. He's taken a position in Ashwaubenon as the director of public safety. And the Columbia County Sheriff's Office is adding 2 K-9 officers. K-9 Artis will be on the day shift with Deputy Derek Jesko, and K-9 Jax will work the night shift with Deputy Travis Lang. Sheriff Roger Brandner says both K-9s are certified in drug scent, tracking, patrol, and article searches.
Getting an inside look at UW Health's new Burn and Wound Center. There are 11 beds in this unit. All can handle ICU level care. There are 4 additional rooms from what the unit had before, more than doubling the available space. There's also a large child therapy room and a physical therapy gym that's meant to help patients regain strength and stamina so they can get home more quickly. The space will help doctors care for patients more efficiently.
It takes a special group of people to be able to do that, people with the knowledge of how to care for people with diseases to the largest organ in the human body. To have them all in one local space could just kind of make sense.
There are only 2 other hospitals in the state that offer care for burn-injured patients. UW is the only one that can take in both children and adults in a single facility.
Next at 6, what's the secret to a happy, long-lasting relationship? Our Jamie Perez is asking the experts at a local senior living facility. We'll share their advice next.
Now, the Shrine Circus back in town, but it's the last time they'll be bringing their elephants to Madison. I'll tell you why at News 3 Now at 10.
Ashley Home Store's 72-hour mattress marathon is through President's Day Monday. Find unbeatable mattress doorbusters up to 70% off during the biggest sale of the year. Plus instant savings up to $800 through President's Day Monday at Ashley Home Store.
Golden Cars is starting the new year with a bang. Buy a 2019 Toyota Corolla for only $14,995 or $239 per month, all with remaining factory warranty.
That's right. For the new year, buy 2019 Toyota Corollas for only $14,995 or $239 per month, all with remaining factory warranty.
So come in today and get your 2019 Toyota Corolla for only $14,995 or $239 per month.
Go to Golden Cars East or West.
You got
son says to me, Mom, did you switch your Medicare plan yet? And I say, yes, Robert. Dad and I signed up for a Medicare Advantage plan through Senior Preferred. And he says, Senior Preferred? And I say, yes, Senior Preferred. They give us access to the doctors we want and the drug benefits we need. And he says, that's nice. So how is Dad doing? And I say, your father is fine. My living room, on the other hand.
Senior Preferred. Medicare Advantage plans built for you.
See the elephants, tigers, dogs, and all the fun to be had at the Shrine Circus. Enjoy the magnificent elephants while you still can and make memories for a lifetime. Bring the family one and all to the Shrine Circus.
The biggest show in town.
Furniture and Appliance Mart's 72-hour sale is through Monday only. Save thousands instantly on price drops from top appliance manufacturers. Get interest-free financing, plus a 10-year limited warranty and doorbusters store-wide. Only at Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley Home Store off the Beltline.
The Brewers are announcing some big 90s stars will perform at Miller Park this summer. Vanilla Ice, Naughty by Nature, and Rob Bass will perform in the I Love the 90s Tour post-game concert. The performance is Saturday, July 11th as part of the Brewers' Decade Weekends to celebrate the 50th anniversary season. Fans who purchase tickets to that game against the Colorado Rockies are invited to stay to watch the concert. Madison's annual Ride the Drive returns on May 17th. Bicyclists can enjoy scenic views of Madison from John Nolan Drive without worrying about traffic. The route is closed to vehicles from 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. that day. The 4-mile route includes family-friendly activities, food, and entertainment. The event is free, and we have a link to more details on our website.
Students at Madison College are celebrating Valentine's Day with a laugh.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Coronavirus is spreading, and so is my love for you.
A Bad Love Poems contest took place on campus today with most participants writing and submitting their verses on the fly. Student organizers say the competition started as a joke.
It's pretty lighthearted, not something any of we or the participants take super seriously.
The competition is run by the Yahara Journal, a student-run arts and literary publication. This year, there were over 50 submissions. Winners will get money credited to their student accounts. A group at the Oak Park Senior Center on Madison's east side is spreading messages of love today.
You may have seen their post on Facebook that went viral with almost 250,000 shares. Our Jamie Perez sat down with two of the couples there today, and she shares their stories and advice for a successful lifetime of love.
It will be 27 years, April 15th.
That's Reggie Reginald and his partner, Don Van Gore, on the left. The two met at a church event almost 30 years ago.
Later that evening, we went out dancing and then for a cup of coffee, and we've been together ever since.
Don has been living at the Oak Park Senior Center for the past 2 years. Reggie visits every day, sometimes twice a day. Their love is still strong, even through Don's memory loss.
I see that he's still the same loving man in my heart that he was back in '94 when we met.
Rita and Alan also have a love story to share. They've been married
48 years.
48 years?
We've been married 48 years.
Oh, my God.
Rita was a patient in the hospital, and Alan was the hospital chaplain.
When I first saw her, I thought she was a vision of loveliness. I looked at her, and she looked at me, and I knew that life would never be the same.
The two couples have been through highs and lows, but their love has outlived any obstacles they've faced along the way. And this Valentine's Day, they all have a simple but heartfelt message to all the other lovers and to-be lovers out there.
Be kind and loving to each other always. See the good in that person.
Never go to bed angry.
Why is that?
Because life is too short, and you never know if you're going to wake up in the morning.
Never speak too quickly, because more damage can be done in 3 seconds than you can take away in a lifetime.
In Madison, I'm Jamie Perez, and from all of us at News 3 Now, happy Valentine's Day.
Well, thanks to Jamie, some great words there. Coming up in sports, the Badgers hope to end their 4-game losing streak away from the Kohl Center.
Melissa Kim has a preview of tomorrow's game at Nebraska.
The camels are here, the elephants are here, the ponies are here, and we're here at the circus. I'll be live with the weather in just a few minutes, telling you whether it'll warm up this weekend as well.
Everything must go with American Freight. Don't wait. Take it home today for $50 and no payments for 60 days. Mattress sets from $49 each piece. Memory foam sets from $119 each piece. Sofas from $198. Sectionals from $298. Three-piece bedroom sets from $198. 3 rooms of furniture, 18 pieces from $998. Free layaway till tax time or longer if needed. Same-day delivery ends February 29th at the corner of North Stoughton and Kinsman Boulevard.
President's Day means more savings at the Brothers Maine President's Day Super Sale. Get in right now for the sale of the season with more savings on more brands like Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, and Amana. We've got a lot more satisfaction for you at Maine, like up to 18 months 0% financing and free delivery to make life a little easier. Hey, there's more home satisfaction at the Moore store. The President's Day Super Sale. More selection, more savings, and more satisfaction today at the Brothers Maine, your local store for more since 1938.
Find huge savings now through Sunday during Menards Crazy Day Sale. Save $40 on this Corva rocker recliner, just $149.99. Dutch Boy Forever interior flat paint and primer in one is $17.98 a gallon after rebate. Ironstone click vinyl plank flooring with attached pad is $239 a square foot. Guardian R25 fiberglass insulation is $9.99 a roll. These deals are so crazy they're available in-store only while supplies last. So hurry in to save big during Menards Crazy Day Sale.
Save big money at Menards.
Another reason East Madison Toyota customers love our eVantage program, the digital buying experience. Everything was online, didn't have to go to the dealership. Great price and financing. They even delivered the car to my house. This is the way car buying should be. It's fast and easy. The eVantage program at the #1 Toyota certified pre-owned dealer in Wisconsin, East Madison Toyota, conveniently located off I-90 and 151.
He's thinking recliner. You're thinking sofa. It's okay. Everyone wins at the President's Sale at Slumberland Furniture. 25% off unadvertised items. Plus, for 3 days only, Saturday through Monday, get incredible doorbuster deals marked way down. Like this dual reclining sofa for just $398. This rustic bed for just $244. This Sealy Posturepedic mattress for only $294. And did you know you get free shipping with no minimum? The 3-day President's Sale at Slumberland Furniture.
I'm meteorologist Gary Canolti, live on location at the Veterans Memorial Coliseum at the Alliant Energy Center. It's time for the Zor Shrine Circus. Doors just opened. The circus starts at 7 o'clock tonight. More details on when you can see the circus this year. But our weather has been kind of a circus over the last couple of days. Our temperatures have been gone down, and now we're going to come right back up. In fact, if you look at a temperature plot over the last 48 hours, you can see how those temperatures went from the 30s to around 10 below zero, actually 11 below zero officially in Madison, just 2 degrees from the record low of 13 below set back in 1951. Lone Rock, though, was down to 21 below zero. So there were places that were colder than Madison. Wind chills were also down to about 20 below zero. But temperatures are going to come right back up. In fact, over the next 48 hours, you're going to see those temperatures go right back into the 30s for tomorrow and be around 30 degrees on Sunday. There'll be a chance for some light snow tomorrow for a short period of time. Shouldn't amount to very much. There'll be better chances for snow as we head from Sunday night into Monday and Tuesday of next week. 3 things you need to know in the forecast. It'll be windy tonight, and that will cause those temperatures to start rising overnight and through the day tomorrow. And then we'll see some light snow tomorrow, just a little bit. Shouldn't amount to very much, but there'll be another chance for some snow from Sunday night into Monday and Tuesday. That could bring perhaps several inches of snow accumulation. Otherwise, as we take a look at future track, you'll see how those clouds have stayed out to the west of us. We've had clear skies all day today, but they'll come in overnight, and that'll cause temperatures to start rising along with the southerly winds. Watch as a little bit of light snow moves through southern Wisconsin. That heads out. We'll look for partly cloudy skies tomorrow night, and then a quiet day on Sunday. The next batch of clouds moves in Sunday night, and that could bring some light snow from Sunday night into Monday of next week, and that could be mixed in with a little bit of rain south of Madison as well as temperatures get up into the middle 30s. But colder weather will arrive after the snow, and temperatures will actually drop off for the middle part of next week. Now, as far as the snow amounts are concerned, at this point, we're probably not looking at very much for Saturday. But as we head into perhaps Sunday night into Monday and Tuesday, we could be looking at about 1 to 3 inches of snow south and east of Madison, and maybe as much as 3 or 4 inches north and west of Madison, with some localized heavier amounts up into central Wisconsin. Otherwise, for tomorrow, look for skies to be mostly cloud, or notice the temperatures too rising after that brief dip in temperatures for the middle part of next week. So for tomorrow, look for a high temperature of 34 on brisk southerly winds and perhaps some light snow. The 7 to 10 day forecast, though, calls for those temperatures to be on the mild side as we head, especially into the end of next week. Those high temperatures will be in the 40s from Friday into Saturday and Sunday. Now, again, we're at the Zor Shrine Circus. We're at the Alliant Energy Center, Veterans Memorial Coliseum. There are shows tonight at 7 p.m., tomorrow at 10 a.m., 2:30 p.m., and 7 p.m., and then Sunday at 1 and 5 p.m. You can get tickets online at Ticketmaster, or you can buy them right here at the Coliseum. Time for the circus. It's the greatest show in town.
All right, Gary, thanks. The Badgers have lost 4 in a row on the road, and they'll be put to the test again tomorrow. What is it going to take for a win away from the Kohl Center? Well, the story next in sports.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
With 27 all-wheel drive models, you no longer need to escape the winter. Lexus all-wheel drive, crafted for confidence.
Lease the 2020 NX300 for $359 a month for 36 months.
Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
We're here at Ho Chunk Gaming Madison, looking back at some of today's amazing plays.
Check it out, the old double play. 2 machines at once.
I'm not even sure that's allowed. And how about this celebration?
Man, these guys are on form. Yeah. And an incredible drink delivery. Whoa! What a great recovery.
Yeah, and that beer looks pretty delicious.
It sure does. Let's join them.
Heck yeah.
Ho Chunk Gaming Madison.
My dad, Dan Kelly, is a great judge. He's just super focused about it. He reads a lot.
Statutes. Fascinating.
Dad loves the Constitution.
Perfection.
He issues strong opinions.
America's great. The Bears stink. No judge should rewrite the law.
He's not exactly exciting.
Ah, the Marbury case.
But he's an amazing dad and a great judge.
Justice Daniel Kelly for Supreme Court.
Clean up with Steinhoffel's biggest President's Day sale ever and get a free robot vacuum. Save 35 to 75% store-wide plus an extra $100 off. Get incredible bonus buys like this counter stool, $49. Queen upholstered bed, $99 or $149. Rocker recliner, $249. Reclining sofa or dining set, now $399. These sectionals priced to sell out. And get special pricing on Purple mattresses plus 60-month special financing. Shop Steinhoffel's President's Day sale now.
The Build, Remodel, and Landscape Show is coming. Shop, compare, and save big this weekend. Admission is free only at the Monona Terrace Convention Center.
Your mom just texted. She's on her way to our house.
What?
I got it. Alexa, start Roomba.
The Lexus ES, eagerly prepared for the unexpected.
Lease the 2020 ES350 for $389 a month for 36 months.
Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Get the facts with Reality Check, only on News 3 Now.
We are ready to put these below zero temperatures behind us, and this weekend we'll do just that. A winter warm-up is on the way, along with snow chances. Hattie's in Saturday to tell us what that'll mean for your family's plans. Join us at 5 and 8.
Okay, so we all know by this point that the Badgers have struggled on the road this season. They've lost their last 4 games away from the Kohl Center, but that has a very high chance of changing tomorrow because Nebraska, well, they're just not good. The Huskers have not won a game since January 7th. But when you look at the Big Ten as a whole, it's kind of a mess top to bottom when it comes to away games. Penn State is the only team in the conference that has a winning record away from its home court. So does that change? Does that away game chaos change anything for the Badgers?
No, I mean, you got to be able to go in and play. I mean, obviously, like as you mentioned, the Big Ten's road record is awful this year. And I think that, goes to, how good the arenas are and the venues are in the Big Ten. But at the same time, you have to be able to adjust. I mean, you can't go in there expecting to lose.
The road games are definitely difficult for everybody across the country, across the board. So going in there with the same confidence that we do when we're playing at home is going to be the biggest thing, sticking to what we know how to do and how to play. And I think that will be the biggest thing for us to get a win.
Meanwhile, it is date night at the Kohl Center tonight. Those are the team's words, not mine. The men's hockey team hoping for some love and luck, all the good vibes as the Badgers host 9th-ranked Penn State. Wisconsin has lost 5 games in a row. They're at an even .500 record on the Kohl Center ice. Puck drops at 7. The Nittany Lions coming off of a win and tie at Ohio State. To our neighbors to the west, the Minnesota Wild they fired head coach Bruce Boudreau this afternoon, even though the team has won its last 7 of 11 games and they're now within 3 points of a wild card spot in the West. The 65-year-old was in his final year of the contract and never got the Wild out of the first round of the playoffs. He was in Minnesota for 4 years. The Bucks and the rest of the NBA officially on hiatus for the All-Star break. The Bucks' next game is on Thursday at Detroit. The weekend kicks off tonight with the always popular Celebrity Game, which is full of Chicago natives, naturally, including Captains Common and Chance the Rappers. They're both rappers. Co-owner of the Bucks, Mark Lasry, will make his second straight appearance on the court, and the night will end with the Rising Stars game featuring some of the youngest NBA talent like 19-year-old Zion Williamson and a 20-year-old Luka Doncic.
No, I don't really think about that too much. My mindset is just to kind of go out there, have fun, and just, win the game.
No, not really. It's all gone so fast, A lot of things happen in last, I would say, 5 years, since I was a kid in Real Madrid, now to the All-Stars, so it's been going really fast.
And finally tonight, fans will mourn the loss of Kobe Bryant on Monday, February 24th at the Staples Center in a public memorial service. Tickets will range from $24.02 to $224, the jersey numbers of Bryant and his daughter Gianna. Proceeds from the ticket sales will be donated to the Mamba and Mambacita Supports Foundation, according to the Lakers. And again, last year Mark Lasry didn't score any points in the All-Star game. He had a couple rebounds, a couple steals. So hopefully tonight will be the night that he represents the Bucks in the Celebrity Game.
Yeah, that'll be fun to watch.
Yeah.
Melissa, thank you. Dana, final check?
So we are looking at a small chance for some light snow tomorrow afternoon. A quick period of snow passing on through. Otherwise, mostly cloudy for Saturday with temperatures back above average. A very short cold spell for today. We're in the mid-30s for Saturday. Sunday, partly sunny skies in the lower 30s with some light snow developing at night. And we'll continue to see snow showers for Monday and Tuesday morning. It may mix with a little bit of rain, mainly south of Madison. But that system, if it does track further south, will bring us just a little more snowfall. For the rest of the week, we have sunshine, mostly sunny skies for Wednesday and Thursday, partly sunny on Friday. It's going to be cold again for Wednesday and Thursday. Friday, we're back into the upper 30s. And looking ahead to next weekend, it seems likely that the 40s will be back in our area. Partly sunny skies for next Saturday and Sunday, but temperatures will be in the mid to low 40s. Not too bad for the end of February.
Nowhere to go but up after today.
Just a little bit up.
Forward to that change. Dana, thanks. Thanks for joining us for News You Now at 6.
Have a great evening, and we'll see you back here at 10.